All right.
Sounds like a horrible time.
I think we're good.
You think it's a trap?
I think we're good. All right. I think we're back up. We're back up in live. I think on everything else. Keep talking. Let me make sure. Say something.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Kev. All right. Start from the beginning with the starts. The in and outs.
Jump right back.
Yeah, we're
okay.
good now. We're good now.
All right.
Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, let's go.
Good. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, Dallas Goedert, Chase Edmonds, Allen Robinson, DeAndre Swift, Darius Slayton, Evan Engram, all expected to play. Darren Waller has an ankle injury. Says he doesn't feel great. We'll find out in pregame warmups if he's going to play. Also, Sterling Shepard is a game-time call. A couple guys already ruled out is the two Ravens, Latavius Murray and Sammy Watkins. A few Giants, Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney, and then AB and Gronk are out. Obviously, also a tough week with guys on IR and bye weeks. So definitely not a great week. Some ugly-looking lineups out there this week.
Very ugly lineups out there. Tons of friggin' bye weeks, dude. It's gonna be a tough week. Tough week. All right, so we didn't make an outline for today because we're lazy as fuck and we just decided not to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start the conversation off with the fact that I'm starting OJ Howard today in the flex spot. And here's my reason why. Is because AB's out and Gronk is out. And last week OJ Howard had 7 targets, and I think that's gonna continue this week. And I'm hoping that it continues this week. I hope his red zone target share is high again, and he can find his way into the end zone and get me some points in the flex. I hate starting tight ends in flex, but compared to what's out there and to fill in for these bye week things, I think OJ Howard is a sneaky little plug that you could play, even with Cameron Brate on the team.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. No, I think a lot of people have that same thought process when it comes to OJ Howard this week. Just because of Antonio Brown being out, like that's, I think, can we say that he's Tom Brady's like favorite target at this point?
Antonio Brown, yeah.
Right. Even if the target share does go to a little bit of everyone, I don't know. Could it be a Mike Evans day though? Could he end up with 22 yards and 2 touchdowns? Like it's very possible.
Could be a Tyler Johnson day. It could be an anybody day. It doesn't matter.
It could be a Tyler Johnson day.
But I'm going with OJ Howard, bro. That's my flex play this week in the league of record.
I don't hate it. I think at this point in a week like this, you kind of have to start thinking outside the box. Mm-hmm. Like I started in Njoku, because I had to, and then I have to start another tight end. So like it's just what it is at this point, man. It's such a bad week. Like this is like, but you know what? I do love weeks like this because at the same time, as hard as it is, like you can take such a chance on somebody. Like Kev, me and Ryno were talking about whether I start Damian Williams, Kenneth Gainwell, or John Ross. Now he was out on John Ross, but like on a week like this where the Giants have like no receivers, like I might just fuck around and find out.
They're all disgusting options. I thought I was all right. So I guess I'm fine starting Devonte Freeman in a couple of lineups.
Yeah, Devonte Freeman's a fine start, I think.
Better than that.
All right, so I got a question from TikTok. We got Nathan Brandon 007. He's got needs 2 here. It's a flex. One is going to be a wide receiver tight end. The other one's going to be a flex. So he's got Ricky Seals-Jones Jr. He's got Darrell Mooney. He's got Khalif Raymond and Traquan Smith.
All right, you got to go with the first 2.
Oh, first 2, Ricky Seals-Jones and Mooney.
Yep.
You agree, Moose? I agree.
Oh, yeah. Mooney could have a big week. He could be the week that Allen Robinson comes back. I mean, this Tampa Bay team has four D-backs out this week. Is that correct?
Winfield's coming back today, so that's pretty big.
Okay, so Winfield comes back. They're missing a safety and 3 other cornerbacks,
I don't really
no?
count Richard Sherman as a cornerback anymore.
Okay, that's fair. So 2. Either way, they're missing a lot of pieces in that backfield. They're not going to be able to run the ball.
No, I agree.
So they're definitely going to put the ball in the air. I really like Mooney. Everywhere I own him, I'm playing him this week.
Yeah, Mooney's a fair play today.
Yeah.
So Nathan, we both said Ricky Seals-Jones for that wide receiver tight end, and Mooney for your flex. Traquan Smith is interesting, but I need to see it first before I just throw him in my lineup because Callaway had a decent game before their bye week, so I'm not sure how they're going to vibe with that. I don't know if it's really worth putting him in your lineup yet. but definitely a nice piece to have on your bench for sure. We got a question here from Tony Kane. Hurts or Stafford? Smirks.
What's up?
Hurts or Stafford?
All right. Well, I mean, Hurts is like every week bails himself out with rushing yards, but I mean, Matt Stafford's probably just gonna go fucking bonkers against the Lions, right?
He is gonna destroy the entire soul of that city.
Take the organization and just rip their soul out, like very slow, like just it's gonna be ugly. I think it's gonna just be ugly for them. Like a million to 0. Take the spread, whatever it is. It's like 17, right?
I took it. I would take it if it was 35.5. Honest to God, like he's
because Hurts. You never know when Hurts could just lay a fucking egg if he doesn't bail himself out with a rushing touchdown. Stafford's gonna go out there and throw at least three tugs, probably 300 yards.
Yeah, at least he's gonna ruin Detroit's year today. That's how it's gonna happen. Does Stafford finish? Are you buying or selling Stafford finishing a top 3 QB this week? That's the question, because Jalen Hurts can finish a top 3 QB pretty much every single week he plays. Can Matthew Stafford finish top 3 this week? I'd probably buy that.
I don't think they let off the gas, bro. They're going.
No.
Not only is it his former team that he fucking had to play for 12 years and just garbage management, the whole team, everything was trash. But they get to go against Goff. You know, I just think it's personal on both sides, and it could get ugly.
I just want to see Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff have a sword fight in the middle of the field. If there's an OT, that's what I want to see. To the death. Goff versus Stafford, long sword battle, 50-yard line for the win. That's what I want to say. But that won't happen because the Rams are going to absolutely destroy the Lions.
They joust. You just have a half match. Matt Stafford gets to pierce a sword heart.
Just in the entire state of Michigan, he's just going to ruin today.
There's only going to be, let's just say this, there's only going to be 31 NFL teams for today. The Lions will be evaporated. Nuclear bomb.
Just kick them off the planet.
I got the
just
Rams
boot them.
covering that spread too.
Oh, same. Yeah, easily. Yeah, take everything. The Rams take the over. The Rams may put up 60 points.
No, I don't think about 60, but
no, I mean obviously I'm exaggerating, but it could happen.
Michelangelo with the friggin' novel. All right, he goes tough decision this week. T. Higgins, Christian Kirk, AJ Green, or Ruggs. I have to drop Higgins to pick up one of those guys. What? I'm not opposed to starting Higgins, but I'd have Burrow and Mixon in the same game. As I said earlier, I took a gamble on Dernish Jones. So I think I've got some luck on my side this week. Bro, do not drop T. Higgins, dude.
Is it in our league? Go ahead, drop him.
I'm just curious as to why you're going to drop T. Higgins, dude. Play him.
No, yeah, no.
Play
no.
Him,
is this a standard league? Time out. If this is a standard league?
It doesn't matter. You don't drop T. Higgins, bro.
I mean, I'm not dropping him, but I'm starting him over all of those guys regardless.
I'm starting him over all those guys regardless of what league it is. Maybe Ruggs would be the only one that really interests me. But
who's the other one?
Kirk.
Oh yeah. No, just stick with T. Higgins. I know the volume necessarily been there, but he's definitely better.
I mean, he's still coming back from an injury too. I mean, we can't forget that. And I know they're playing a tough Baltimore team today. They're probably going to send Jamar Chase to the moon for a couple of balls, but T. Higgs is still a red zone favorite of Joe Burrow. I think the yardage, the unfortunate thing is you're scared because the yardage isn't there and you need those touchdowns. I get it. Michelangelo, I do. I'm a huge T. Higgins guy, and he has to score to really be valuable. But this week may be that week.
Yeah,
I think he'll get back into form.
Yeah, T. Higgins might be a good play today.
Yeah.
I don't think that game's going to be that high scoring. I know a lot of people are calling the over on it. But them divisional games, man, it's different.
I know
it could hit over, but I think I lean more towards the under here, especially with the run games.
What's the over? 47.5?
Yeah, it's not that high. I know it's not that high, but it makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense for it to be that low. Bengals, the Ravens defense is still it's still the Ravens defense. I mean, it's not the best, but it's still good, especially in divisional matchups like this. So, but I like T. Higgins. One of them is going to catch a touchdown. I think it'll be T, because they're not going to be able to hit that big play. I don't think, bro. I don't think. So
I'm not sure against Baltimore. I don't know. I think they'll be much more methodical than they have been. But Joe Burrow's been real good, man. He's only getting better. So
Joe Burrow is the real deal. I'm happy. We were right on that this offseason.
Yep.
We were right on that, and he was in the top 10, and he's paying to that.
Pay dirt.
Yeah, but that game alone is interesting. There's a lot of fantasy plays in that game. Kevin was talking about Freeman a little earlier before the show. I don't even know if you mentioned it yet on the show, but he's fine. Like, he's a fine play today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mentioned it quick, but before we cut out, I had said I had a disgusting amount of Freeman in my lineups. But then Moose started talking about even uglier names, so I feel better now having Freeman in. I'm using him as like an RB2 or a flex this week, bro, because I'm not too worried about Tyson Williams. They made him inactive twice in the past 3 weeks. I don't think they really care about him. And Lev Bell just looked slow.
He looked so slow, bro.
He was never. I don't think he was ever that fast. Like, well, I don't know what his 40 time was, but the way he used to run, he was super patient.
Yeah, exactly.
Super patient. He would like float, and then he would cut and go. Exactly. But I don't think he's ever had like the breakaway speed.
What Lev Bell had when he was younger is he had the feet work, bro. He had that feet at the line. There wasn't a hole, but with his feet, he'd find a hole, and that's how he got so many yards all the time. He didn't have that. He had breakaway speed. Don't get me wrong. He's a professional athlete, but compared to now, obviously he's nowhere near what he used to be, and those feet aren't there anymore. So he's more. I think he's more or less a goal line back, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of times he'll just end up. If he can't work those feet and the patience like he used to be able to, he's just going to get stopped in the backfield.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
A lot.
Exactly. That's why I'm not.
Freeman just gets downhill, man.
Yeah. Freeman's still got the juice, bro. He
runs hard.
Yep. He looked good. Another guy. Oh, we got a question from Phantom FFL, one of our top commenters on TikTok.
Hit them. Wow.
Darrell Williams or Cordarrelle Patterson, bro. I'm going. Ooh, that's a good one, bro. I think I'm going to go Cordarrelle here, dude, off of the bye week. I know Ridley's back. I know Russell Gage is back. But I'm still going to rock the Cordarrelle train here until it dies. If it dies this week, this will be the last time I put him in, but you can't bench him.
I lean that way a little bit. Dies. Well, just the Dolphins have been brutal.
Yeah, Dolphins are just junk.
Brutal.
Yeah. I think this is a fair question, though. I think this is a 50-50 answer, to be completely honest with you. But I'd probably play Cordarrelle too. But I think like if you were to look it up, it'd probably be 50-50 for most people. But I'd go Patterson. I do. Speaking of Ridley, though, is this his comeback game?
I think it's a big day.
I think it's a big day for Ridley. I think over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns is not out of the realm today.
I sure hope
Let's go, bro. I'm fucking down for that. I need me some of that.
Recently acquired him in Dynasty.
Very, very big buy low candidate this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big buy low. This will be the last opportunity if you get a deal done before kickoff, because he's going to pop off today. He should pop off.
Should be the day. There's no reason it shouldn't be the day.
Yeah. And the Falcons off bye week historically are always a pretty decent play.
They looked good the week before the bye week too. I mean, they finally got Kyle Pitts involved.
Yo.
I mean, I know it was the Jets in a London game, but I think they're maybe finally kind of making things click on the offensive side of the ball, and the Dolphins have just been brutal.
I agree. Dolphins are really tough. Tough. I got them covering the spread today, though. So
you got who covering the spread?
The Dolphins.
At what? What'd you take them
I'm sorry.
at?
I took the Dolphins money line. I think they're gonna win. But
yeah, he's got Dolphins money line, bro. Coming off a London game, dude. No bye week. They're flying home and playing a rested Falcons team. That's interesting.
I got Tua with the juice, bro. They're warmed up. Tua's warmed up.
I took Dolphins plus 8.5 in my teaser.
Yo, Bert. That pick is for you, Bert. You're out there. There he is, Albert. I knew you'd pop up when I said Tua's name. That pick was for you, Bert.
Got him all perked up.
Him and Waddle are gonna connect again today. It's gonna be a nice little day for Mr. Waddle.
Tua for 302.
He did it last week, bro.
Oh
Right?
man.
Booker,
I mean, if
Bernard,
he's gonna
Herbert.
do it, he's gonna do it this week.
Booker, Bernard, Herbert from our boy Alex, Uncle Al.
Booker, Bernard, Herbert. Book.
Yeah, you gotta go Book.
Yeah, versus Carolina. I mean, I don't think I can trust Gio Bernard just yet. The consistency is just not there. He's only had one game where he popped off. 2 touchdowns that game, 21 points, right? If I remember off the top of my head, and then Khalil Herbert's playing Tampa Bay. No shot. That's why I'm in the Damian Williams debate right now. Damian Williams, Kenneth Gainwell, or fucking John Ross. So this is just what we're doing this week. Here, let me ask you guys something though, because I know it's crazy, but like the Giants have nobody. But let me ask you this: I'm like out on Damian Williams. I'll probably end up playing Gainwell, to be honest with you.
No,
But-
you can't do that.
If
Can't
Darren,
do
I'm
that,
sure I
bro.
can. I can do whatever the
He
fuck
played
I want.
8%
We live in
of
America.
snaps last week. Kenny
I can do
Gainwell-
whatever the
Kenny
fuck
Gainwell
I
train is
want.
going. Miles Sanders season, dude. He's gonna get fed the ball today. I'm sorry, bro, but they.
Bruce,
have-
I think you probably got to go with Damian.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you though: if Darren Waller plays, do I play CJ Uzoma? Because he could get targeted in the red zone against Baltimore. Like I'd have to hope for a touchdown, but that's crazy. What kind of week
Let's
is
go
this?
with Williams.
But he's playing the Bucks.
He's a
for the
running
defense,
back.
Bro. We got a question from TikTok. Mecole Hardman or Rashad Bateman? We're gonna go.
Oh, my
Bateman.
guy.
Bateman. I'm
Come
going
on.
Bateman.
Yo, fuck it. I like Bateman.
Yeah, give me Bateman, bro, all day.
Yep.
Number one
Hey,
receiver, bro.
He tied for the league lead. I mean, not league lead. Team lead in targets in his first game.
Yeah.
All 4 of his catches went for a first down. So there's already trust there. Big trust with Lamar.
Do
I
we?
like him, dude. I like him.
Do we know what Tyreek Hill? I know Tyreek Hill's like good to play, and he practiced Friday. Do we know how banged up he is? Like
Doesn't matter.
Nah, he'll
specifically?
be fine.
Doesn't
He went off
matter.
last week and he was banged
You
up.
do not bench Tyreek Hill regardless of his injury.
No.
he's just
That's not
saying,
what.
like,
That's not what
will
I'm
he be
saying.
like
That's
a
not what I'm.
decoy or like how involved will Hardman be? But I
Bateman.
can't trust McCole
Bateman
Hardman.
across
You-
the board. Moose on real quick. I'm gonna get this answer to get
Sure.
the question. Bateman. You say Bateman over Hardman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can trust him after having 6 targets
Alright,
in
yeah.
the first
I mean,
week.
That's not a lot compared. Hollywood had 5, so it wasn't like they were like throwing the ball all day. But I think against Cincy, they're gonna throw the ball more than you think. don't know.
For me,
I
it's
don't-
it's who do you think is going to get more targets? Really, McCole Hardman or Rashad Bateman?
It might be
Bateman.
Mecole. It might be Mecole against the Tennessee's 32nd ranked pass defense, but I don't think the game script's going to be all that great for Kansas City.
I'm gonna trust the draft capital and the dynasty guys love Rashad Bateman. I think
But the question is,
today could be his coming out
the
party.
question is, do you love Rashad Bateman?
Sure do.
All
Fucking
right,
got him in
then-
3 lineups.
Fuck everybody else. If you like Rashad Bateman, then
Right.
Rashad Bateman. That's it. I'm going Rashad Bateman. Put your name to his name, bro. Let's go. Ride his ass. Let's do it.
Keep the
I've
fucking
been talking
chain.
about him. I've had him stashed
Yeah.
in IR since
Yep.
the shit started, bro.
Bateman, big
No
Bateman
waivers for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going Rashad Bateman. All right, thank you for the question, Ethan, over on TikTok. Mecole's not a bad play either, though, but yeah, I think we go Rashad Bateman here. All right, see if we got any more questions here on the left. We got Waddle season from Tony Kane. If Herbert was playing anyone else but Tampa, Callaway or Pittman? PPR.
All right.
Pittman.
She.
All right. So here's the thing. Give me my green screen because I'm about to be the weatherman.
Oh,
I'm hearing some rumblings
Let's go.
of a fucking what do they call it? One of them bomb storms or whatever. Yeah,
Bomb
it's
storm. We got a bomb
yeah.
storm
They
coming.
said like one of them bomb fucking things. I don't know. In Santa Clara, it is supposed to be like over 20-mile-an-hour winds with a guaranteed 100% chance of rain tonight. It's going to be ugly
Oh.
in that game, is what I'm hearing. I had Pittman in my lineup. I pivoted. I was going to start Wentz. I pivoted. I'm starting both defenses. I think it's going to be a mess. They're going to try to keep the ball on the ground. I don't want it. I don't want any part of it. I don't know.
Is it the worst
Going Callaway over
Sunday
Michael
night game so
Pittman?
far? Is it the worst? Is this the worst Sunday night game thus far this season?
TikTok.
No, last week was. What we
Oh,
had
yeah, you're
fucking the corpse of Big Ben versus Geno Smith. Come
You're
on,
right,
Dave.
You're right.
We got to watch Geno Smith in primetime again this week too, right?
Geno Smith in prime time, bro.
Fuck.
Game of the
All right, so are we going Callaway then? I mean, I'm cool with starting Callaway against Seattle.
With Pittman's consistency, bro.
Seattle is really, really bad on defense.
Hilton's out. I'm going Pittman.
I know Pittman should be the play. Obviously, is the easy play, but that shit makes me nervous when there's over 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Carson Wentz can throw the ball through.
I try not to buy into the weather too much.
I know that's
when
what
they're
I'm thinking.
calling
That's
it one
what
of
I'm
those
thinking.
like
you know who I
when
would
they're
start
saying
over
it's going to
both
be
of
really
them?
bad.
You know who I would start over both of them, and that is Tyler Johnson. So
No.
Those guys.
Oh
I
no,
don't-
no.
This is a sneaky play though. The last time AB was out, he did have 6 targets.
Yeah, Callaway is interesting because of last time he played with, he had the big touchdown, the other touchdown. It's great and all, but we got fucking Traquan Smith coming back. I don't know, man. I know I just told the guy on TikTok that I'm nervous about Traquan. I wouldn't play him yet, but he's still going to be on the field a lot. Would we do Tyler Johnson over Jamison Crowder? I think.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think so.
I don't know.
I stay away from Jamison Crowder.
Alex, back to your question real quick. Me and Kev both said Callaway. Ryno said Pittman. So whoever you want to believe more.
I'm gonna stick with the Pittman call. The play action will be top tier for Indianapolis today. So Pittman's gonna be the guy on the other end of that.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say fuck the weather. And you gotta. Yeah, I think you have to go Pittman. He's gonna be the clear number 1 option.
Well, now I'm sitting here asking myself, do I go Michael Pittman Jr. or do I go Tyler Lockett tonight? I just stuttered horribly. Sorry about that.
You're good, man.
How about
Pittman or Lockett? No, legit. That's a start-sit question for me because right now I
hate Tyler Lockett. Hate him. With Geno Smith, I can't.
I know.
Can't get behind
I
it.
don't think I could do it. Okay. All right. Cool.
I feel like I hope they don't overblow this weather thing.
Very, very tough this week.
So Pittman over Bateman?
No. I'd do Bateman over Pittman.
All right.
I don't have Callaway that high.
That was my
list,
start-sit question.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're doing Bateman over Pittman?
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely playing Pittman over. If we're playing him over Marquise Callaway.
I'm just peeping the weather here, bro. Fucking 100%.
Yo, if you bring up the weather again, bro, honestly.
I got
Smirks,
here, dude.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
my
90% of the weather I've or 90% of the time, anytime I've looked at like the weather projections, I've royally messed up my week.
I don't even look at weather, bro. Be honest with you.
I know, yeah. Now Kev's got me thinking.
I
gotta check the weather.
I got one for you guys. Rondell Moore or Rashad Penny?
Bateman.
Did you say Bateman? I thought you said Pittman real quick. I was like, what?
The question, man.
I'm playing Rondell Moore against Houston.
Me too.
Yeah. Houston's fucking trash, man. They're bad. They're like really bad.
Pass defense isn't though. Number 4 in the NFL right now against fantasy.
Guys, we just got a news alert here.
Breaking news!
I don't know what Bill Belichick is doing. Because I know there was some interest in actually starting this guy this week against the Jets, but Ramondre Stevenson is inactive.
Fuck! What do you mean?
What did he do?
What do you mean?
No, I hate Bill Belichick, bro.
Oh
He's
my
dead
God.
up gonna make me not want to be a Patriot fan.
I'm kind of getting
bro.
sick of him, bro.
Can
What
we
is
get
he
rid of this
doing?
ball?
If we lose this game, I hope we fire him.
Hey, is Dante Hightower hurt?
What?
Is Dante Hightower hurt? Because if he's not hurt, he's inactive.
What?
He's inactive. Dante Hightower is inactive. Has he been playing poorly? Like, I know I've been watching Red Zone.
I'll be right
more than
back.
I've been watching the Pat.
Walk this off.
Oh no! Why?
Dante Hightower's inactive.
Dante Hightower also inactive. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not big for fantasy, but I mean, if you're
but I mean, as
if you're a
Patriots
Michael
fan,
Carter,
I was
Michael
wondering.
Carter owner is going to be pretty happy about that. I'm not really sure why.
Has he been playing poorly, Rye? I haven't watched enough Patriots
I don't
like
think so.
I usually do to really
Not that
see if he's
poorly,
been
bro.
terrible.
Not that poorly. With all the injuries that they have right now, there's no way that. I mean, he's got a Q next to his name, but we just lost Juwan Bentley. You know, like not that he was great.
The team doesn't seem to make a whole.
You're gonna see
lot
a lot of Jamie Collins today. You're seeing a lot of Jamie Collins today.
Dante Hightower's inactive. All right, AJ Brown, Julio Jones just got that blurb as well. They're both active today.
Excellent. AJ Brown, Julio Jones.
AJ Brown.
Active. Love to hear it. Wow, Ramondre Stevenson inactive. So, real quick though, so Damien Harris is a full-on 20 carries today. So who? Braden Bolden, is he going to be seeing the passing work? Is Jay Taylor active?
Stevenson, after he had like a fine game last week, now he's inactive. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm not kidding. I don't have another running back to play. It's only Ramondre Stevenson. Everyone's on a bye, and I'm starting him. Who am I going to play?
You can go pick up somebody.
Joe Michael Hasty?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let me ask you this.
He's going to end up leading that backfield.
Let me ask you this. Ready? These are the names I have available right now. Damian Williams, Sony Michel, Kenneth Gainwell, Joshua Kelly.
Hey,
he
go Michel.
Are you serious?
Rams are going to win by 1 million. Lions can't stop the run. I wouldn't hate it.
Rest of the season, would you rather roster Trey Sermon or JaMychal Hasty?
JaMychal Hasty.
Probably Hasty at this point.
Hightower has an elbow injury.
Are we just hearing about that for the first time?
We trust in AJ Brown this week. Kyle Johnson wants to know. Yeah, 100%, bro. He had the shits last week. Had 9 targets, 7 catches, 90 yards.
Yeah, he's not hurt. He just got a bellyache. Yeah, he'll be fine. The Chiefs' defense stinks. They're gonna need him.
Hey, and to put it into perspective for you, Kyle, I hate Ryan Tannehill as a fantasy quarterback, and I am starting him in a $200 league today. So, Ryan Tannehill is a good play. That means AJ.
And a league record.
Yeah.
Also, Sterling Shepard is out.
Sterling Shepard's out.
Yep.
Devonte Pettis, fire him up.
Guess who I'm firing up? John Ross, baby. Let's go.
If you have Darius Slayton, though, Darius Slayton would be a fine play this week. He may end up being.
Is he in?
Yeah, Slayton is gonna play.
Fuck off, dude. I'm so done with this shit.
AJ had some bad Chipotle. Yeah, it lasted like 3 weeks, Joe. He's been shitting his brains out for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
That's not good, dude. What kind of bacteria did he fucking pick up?
No, he's got to go get his stomach checked, bro. I don't know why this is still an issue.
Devontae Parker out.
Yeah, Parker's out. Waddle season, baby. He's the one receiver.
Waddle season. Big time.
Ramondre Stevenson, coach's decision is in parentheses. Coach's decision. Inactive for week 7.
He was targeted as a wideout last week. What are we doing here?
Well. I thought he played well last week, but who the fuck am I? I guess I'm not Bill Belichick or his weirdo son, Steve.
So Darius Slayton is officially active. So is Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Evan Ingram. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous.
Antonio Gibson is playing through a broken leg once again.
I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Put the team on his back.
Guy's something else, bro.
Sony Michel, I'm stuck.
So we had a question on TikTok a while ago. I didn't really bring it to the show because I thought it was a simple answer.
Bring it in.
Antonio Gibson or J.D. McKissick?
Jeez.
Are you kidding me, man?
Right? I said Antonio Gibson without even thinking, but now I thought about it. I don't know.
McKissick probably outscored him at least 2 or 3 times this year.
Smooches.
They're playing the Packers, right?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Probably going to be a poor game script for them. I think you just have to start Gibson knowing he's a starting running back and would get the bulk of the goal line carries, but
will he though? Is the big question, and we don't.
PPR, I honestly might go McKissick instead, just knowing they're going to be losing.
The overall answer is either of them can finish top 20, and we don't know which one it's going to be. So honestly, you got to go if you're a believer in they may take his snap count down a little bit, then go with Smooches, but otherwise, I think you have to start Gibson, I think.
Last week, he left the game 2 different times. I don't know why he won't just rest for a week. But yeah, that's a tough call. man, because if you sit Gibson and he falls into the end zone twice, it's not going to be good. But I think the game script does favor J.D. McKissick against the Packers.
Yeah. You're not here no more, but we switched our answer to J.D. McKissick. So come back. Wait, maybe he is here. Nathan, you might still be here. But I think we're gonna go to McKissick. Yeah. The more I think about it,
Somebody in one of my leagues just dropped Robbie Anderson and picked up Kadarius Toney.
well,
What is everybody doing?
Probably doesn't need him today. That's probably why.
Season long, I probably like that, but for this week,
Yeah, for the long haul, I do too. What's my waiver order? 6. Fuck.
with all the injuries to Tony, to the Giants, Tony can come back healthy.
So all is good in the world, though, guys. We have to talk about this real quick. I was able to acquire Jalen Hurts in the Fantasy Dads Legacy League. I had to get rid of some talent. I got rid of Joe Burrow and Cortland Sutton and Sony Michel. But I was able to bring in Jalen Hurts and Zach Moss to the squad. Got my quarterback, and I got another running back I can play next week after the bye week. So I'm happy about it. I got Jalen Hurts. I'm very happy. Very happy, man. Legacy League for no money, but it means a lot to me to be able to have my guy.
It means more than money.
Means more. Means more to know that I can wake up tomorrow and be like, I had Jalen Hurts go off for 30 points today against the Raiders.
Team Dumpster Fire starting Ricky Seals-Jones.
Wow, not a bad start though today, Ricky Seals.
Winning my league with Ricky Seals-Jones. I'm gonna win again.
Waller start sit game time decision. Well, if he's playing, you gotta start him. I know it's a 4:00 game, right? So
it is a 4:00 game,
it's
huh?
tough. If you have an extra spot, I would just play the Raiders tight end. I mean, Moreau is pretty. Is he hurt too? No, he's pretty good. So I would go with him. I don't really know. O.J. Howard available, Bob? I wouldn't mind playing him at 4:00 either. There's options for the 4:00 tight end slot.
Oh yeah, I would. That's what I would do. Is I would wait until the inactives come out. If Waller plays, you play him. If he doesn't, you plug in O.J. Howard if he's available.
Howard, Mo Alley Cox. You got Ross Dwelly. Not a bad idea either. I thought about him. And Gerald Everett. Those are like the 4 guys you could really consider that are playing at 4 or later. So those are your options if you sit and wait. I don't know if you got anybody you can drop. I mean, probably with bye weeks you probably do, but
I like Mo Alley this week though. It's probably because I'm playing him, but I like
Mo Alley.
You got them basketball hands, bro. You might not be a bad play this week. But guys, if you're watching us over on TikTok, if you're watching us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, say what up, say hello, share everything, like it. Comment helps us with interactions, help us surface on people's pages and stuff. We do appreciate everybody coming by on our Start Sit Sunday. It's a great day today. It's football. It's about 50 degrees outside over here in New England.
It's a little bit nippy out today.
Beautiful day for football. It's that fall vibe.
Yes, sir.
But we do appreciate everybody coming by today. Not a lot of Start Sit questions, so make sure you guys get them in. We'll answer them right away. We don't really have too many today, which is kind of baffling to me. Because we usually get a lot, and today with all the bye weeks.
Everybody's sleeping in today?
Maybe there's just no questions because they don't have options. So
honestly, maybe people are just like, just gonna play this guy and not ask anybody about it, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question: AJ Dillon or Kenyon Drake today?
Kenyon Drake.
I think so too. I think AJ's been getting a fair amount of snaps and carries, but Kenyon Drake might have a newer outlook in this offense without John Gruden screwing everything up.
So Sam goes, I'm starting Gio, and I'm going to assume that's Juszczyk. That's how bad this bye week is.
Yeah. Honestly, Juszczyk might have a couple of fucking goal line carries with how bad that win's going to be.
Not even that. Juszczyk gets at least 4 targets a game. So it ain't crazy. He ain't crazy.
No, it could be crazier. We'll say that. It could be crazy. I'll tell you what, though. I'm playing Carolina Panthers in 3 leagues, and I'm pretty excited to have 28 points on the board.
Is that their defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably one of the top starts this week.
Yeah, I just cannot believe the late outs with Ramondre. I just don't understand it, dude.
Guys, I just sent you an article. Give it a look over. Read that first blurb.
What's that for?
I can give it a read.
You're not sending us. All right, so for everyone that can't see the article, he sent us a weather report and forecast.
I'm a fucking meteorologist now.
Significant weather conditions in San Francisco.
Trey Sermon season, baby.
I don't think so.
Oh, see, Sam
They're
has
saying it could be
Stevenson,
the worst weather game in 2 years since the
What?
Mudfest, Washington, San
Worst
Francisco.
weather
2
No
years
game
ago.
way.
in
Let's
2
go.
years.
I'm low key amped for that.
I'm not
Um,
at all.
I'm amped for that. Also, I think I have both of the defenses in some leagues too,
Yes.
so that'll be fun.
I do have a 49ers share, and I have 2 Colts shares, I believe.
I have a lot of Colts shares. It's my defense
Mm.
issue.
If it's real slippery out there, both those guys are going to make some mistakes.
Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about?
What's up?
I'm starting the Jets defense.
Oh, you're sad.
Oh, no!
We're not going to talk about this. All right,
Oh,
we're going to move
no.
on.
Fucking sad
Let's talk
is that?
about Alex Collins against New Orleans this week. How do we feel about the Seattle's backfield? Moose, we were talking
Not
about
confident.
it before the show, so I'm gonna let Smirks take this question.
Okay.
So Smirks, we got Alex Collins, we got Rashad Penny activated off the IR. DJ Dallas seems to have solidified himself as a third down receiving back. Travis Homer comes in on pass blocking downs. It's a mess in that backfield. Are we okay starting Alex Collins and flex during the Pie-pocalypse if he plays tonight?
Yeah, I think you have to.
You
if
have
he,
to, right?
They're saying he's going to play. I would definitely wait a week on Penny. I picked him up in a few leagues, see what happens. If he can make it through this game without getting hurt, that'd be nice. And then we'll take it from there. He could jump Collins and be the main ball carrier going forward. But I mean, if you have to, you're in a pinch. There's obviously a need for running backs this week. I hate the matchup. I don't like that he's coming off an injury. I don't like that Penny's back, but there are not many better options, honestly, if you're in that spot where you need to start him. So if he's playing, you probably got to play him.
Okay, that's fair. What's our take on Penny though, Moose? What are we doing with Penny rest of the season?
I mean, I think Penny's the type of dude where you're probably stashing him. I think he's a stash every single year because I think he's labeled a handcuff, but that injury history, man, it scares me. So I haven't picked him up anywhere. I think for the time being, there's very little to analyze about him, right? Because we haven't really seen him this season, like, at all. He played the first game and had 2 carries for 8 yards. It's just it's not a great situation. I think you kind of just have to play it by ear. One of those players that you can toe the line. Like if you have to drop him, like you can drop him. Like there's no issue with dropping him. And like you said with DJ Dallas and Alex Collins kind of solidifying their spots, it's going to be tough for Penny to really get back into the lineup. But there's been questionable injuries in that backfield, even with Chris Carson. So I don't like any of that backfield as of right now. I think you have to play Alex Collins, obviously, right now. But moving forward, I mean, it's going to be tough to analyze any of these guys.
All right. So I'm a Collins owner. I was big on Collins a few weeks ago before you hit the waiver wire list.
You were big.
Alex Collins or OJ Howard in my flex.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Probably Collins, dude.
Like an easy call, but New Orleans run defense is pretty top tier. And he's banged up. OJ Howard banged up, going against Chicago. Was good against tight ends, but Tom Brady is just a different breed of a person. So I don't think that matters much ranking wise. But they need red zone targets. It's a tough call. I honestly don't know. I think I'm gonna rock with OJ Howard. I had like a sober drunk thought a couple nights ago, and I was just like, wow, OJ Howard could have a big day. Could have a big day.
I had an epiphany.
I had an epiphany. Is that what they're called? Yeah.
And yep.
So.
An anemone. An anemone.
My boy Nemo. My boy Nemo says to start OJ Howard.
Yeah, I think. Listen, if you're going off of matchup, right, which I think this week matchups are extremely important. New Orleans Saints defense, first of all, against the running back has been, I believe they're the number 2 on the season. They've the number 4. Okay, so regardless, top 5, that's significant. And then you look at Chicago versus the tight end. I'm looking on Pro Football Reference. They're the number 5 against the tight end. So it's a tough call regardless, but Brady's going to have to put the ball in the air. My only worry, Ryno, is that, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are still obviously good to go. How much work in the passing game is Leonard Fournette going to get compared to OJ Howard? That's my only worry. And I think Howard will be targeted, but if you're getting 15 to 22 runs, carries on the ground from Alex Collins, I'm not sure that you can sit him.
Will he get that many?
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't know if he's going to get that many, especially having a banged-up practice week and Penny coming off IR. And we all know fucking Carroll loves Rashad Penny. Like, I don't know why.
Right. Here's my take on Rashad Penny and why I was stashing him is like they cut out Alex Collins or sent him to the practice squad or whatever they did before the season. They've kept Rashad Penny on the roster for 3-4 years now, despite being hurt all the time.
Yep.
They obviously think he can be a decent running back for them if he can stay on the field.
And he's shown flashes of it. He's.
And I don't think Carson comes back this year.
You don't.
I don't know. Like Moose said a couple of weeks ago, this could be season or even career ending. Like, you don't fuck with discs in your neck.
No, you try not to. So rest of the season, would you rather roster Trey Sermon or Rashard Penny?
I'd probably rather have Penny until he gets hurt, but Trey Sermon is like 4th on the list, bro.
Sad.
Moose, can't hear you, bud.
My bad. I think out of any of those guys, like if you're really looking to be a little bit more sneaky with it, I think JaMychal Hasty coming back is a big deal.
Right. And they already have Mitchell.
So I don't know about
Sermon, and then Jeff Wilson is going to come back eventually. I just don't think Kyle Shanahan likes Trey Sermon at all. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
We got a question from TikTok. Pettis with all Giants receivers out or St. Brown?
St. Brown for me.
St. Brown.
But like he's playing the Rams. Damn it. Listen, I think for me, I don't think I'm playing Dante Pettis over Amon-Ra.
It's so gross to try.
I think we're going to
justify putting Pettis in your line.
So we're going Amon across the board because they're going to have a lot of garbage time, a lot of passes going to be thrown.
I mean, Slayton is playing. Slayton and Ingram are playing, so I know that there's at least 2 guys to compete with.
You're forgetting John Ross, bro. You guys put so much disrespect on his name.
Forget him.
Yo, hold up, real quick. As much as it is a revenge game for Matt Stafford, it's a revenge game for Jared Goff, too. This franchise threw him to the curb.
Oh, so he's going to throw for 198 and 2 picks instead of 4.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're probably not wrong about that, but we're gonna go with Amon St. Brown across the board here.
Yeah, I think so. He's been getting healthy target volume, and he's got to be there. Sad
baby hands, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff likes him, so
he's got some baby hands on him.
Whatever that means for you, Jared Goff likes Amon St. Brown. I like Amon St. Brown. He was a trade target for me last week at buy low before he started getting 7 targets a game. But I got some bad news here, guys. I got some breaking bad news.
No. Oh, if it's about the Patriots, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God.
We already got that out of the way.
It's about an ex-Patriot, and that's Chris Hogan. He's retiring.
No!
Yeah, I saw that yesterday, man.
Sad face.
You're already retired, bro.
Oh, big rip to Chris Hogan. He tried to come back.
Yeah, I knew. Go play lacrosse,
touchdown
dude.
this year.
Go play some lacrosse. Go enjoy your life. Play some lacrosse.
Don't you dare talk about Chris Hogan like that ever.
Hold up. We got a Bob Pitt question over on Twitch. He's watching us on Twitch right now.
What's up, Bob?
J.D. McKissick, Myles Gaskin, or Booker? We hate
Booker?
Gaskin. I'll tell you that. J.D. McKissick.
I know, but he's playing Atlanta.
I don't care.
Yeah, he played Jacksonville last week. What happened?
St. Brown, I don't understand jokes. We just answered on the show. All across the board, St. Brown is the answer. Darius Slayton or St. Brown. Oh, sorry, you changed it up.
Probably Slayton.
St. Brown. Oh, shit.
You think it's St. Brown, Moose?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What about you, Kev?
I'm going to say Slayton.
Slayton? I'm going to go St. Brown.
Yeah, I'm going St. Brown.
To me, as much as Darius Slayton should be the number 1 option, I don't think he's going to be.
Can I just be clear here?
I think it's going to be...
we are scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
is there no one else?
I'm going to go on St. Brown.
Is there no one else?
Are you not entertained?
I'm not entertained. This shit's annoying.
I love this. I'm so amped up. I might not look at any of my apps today at all. Like, I might honestly just be like, well, whatever happens, fucking today. Like,
is what it is.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. When you're starting at the tight end in your flex spot, it's just crazy stuff. So.
I started in Joku this week. I might have to go back to Uzoma.
Starting technically a third string tight end in your flex spot as well.
Listen,
he is technically like behind Cam Brady.
Targets last week.
I know. So Cam Brady, I don't know what happened with him, but
he doesn't run the right routes, bro. Brady don't like him.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you guys told me week 7 you'd be yelling at me to not start John Ross, I would have told you were crazy, man. This is nuts.
Fire him out there, bruh.
Do not start John Ross, Moose.
Oh, I want to just because you're telling me not to. Like, if Kev told me not to, I'd be like, all right, but you're telling me not to. I really want to know. Why is Stevenson out? You didn't do anything.
No, he just you guys have a healthy rivalry, and it's fun.
It's just you're usually right.
I know I'm usually right,
but I don't want you to be.
Damn.
I'm just I got the giggles now. I've lost it since Stevenson out. Like, I'm starting Sony Michel today. It's just like,
it don't matter.
What a day! What a day to have a day.
Hey man,
yeah. Let me just remind you about the weather over there in Santa Clara.
Oh, come on, man! Come on, man! Get out of my face with this.
Give me a pointer and the green screen, please.
Oh, no green screen for you.
I can make green screen videos on TikTok now, so you guys are going to get a weekly weather report from here on out.
Oh yes, please, dude. Yes, please. But do it about like... But do it about like the most boring weather of the day. Like, it's going to be sunny, 55, no wind.
55 and mild with a 0 mile per hour wind. It's just perfect football weather.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, we're running out of questions here. I kind of want to just like run through like some questions that I had written down.
Wait, did we ever answer this dude's question, bro? Is McKissick, Gaskin, or Booker?
Oh, Booker.
Yeah, I thought we said Booker.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to say Gaskin, but I can't trust it.
I have a question of my own.
Okay.
So I have Bateman in my wide receiver 2 spot.
Yep.
Gaskin in the flex.
Ugh.
Here's my bench options. Corey Davis against New England. Rondell Moore or Tyler Boyd, who in the last 2 weeks combined has seen 8 targets.
I really think Rondell Moore has a decent day today, bro.
Yeah, against Houston, he may be like the guy to target.
He had 3 carries last week.
Just makes me really nervous.
Who did you say you had starting?
Bateman and Myles Gaskin.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
I don't like Corey Davis against the Patriots. We shut him down the last time.
Yeah.
Boyd, really, he's just playing third fiddle. We kind of saw that coming, but 3 targets last week, 1 catch for 7 yards. That's like, it's really hard to plug that into your lineup the following week, you know?
Yeah.
It's just not okay. Is this PPR?
This is indeed full PPR.
To be honest with you, Kev, I'd probably start Corey Davis today.
Corey Davis.
Over Bateman or Gaskin?
Gaskin's
definitely over Gaskin. That's not even a question at this point.
We'll see how it goes. I got an hour left.
Let me rephrase what I just said. He's not a bum. His coaches don't know how to use him, and they like don't know what to do.
Corey Davis or Myles Gaskin?
Myles Gaskin. I mean, he's definitely talent, bro. But it's just a matter of like, does he fit in that offense now? That Tua is like 100% like the focal point of the offense. Like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with Myles Gaskin moving forward. I'll tell you one thing though. I picked up Salvin Ahmed. I actually used a waiver claim on him because I think he's gonna pop off today. I think they're gonna give him all the carries. He's gonna have 10 plus carries, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for that backfield that probably gets around 5 carries a game, I think it's a pretty significant number. So I think Ahmed, I don't even know if I'm saying his fucking name right, is a guy that you definitely should look out for today. And if you have a spot, and you have a guy in your roster who is not the best, eventually one of those running backs is going to separate themselves. And I think it's going to be Ahmed.
Right, let me just say this. Gaskin only was on the field for 36% of the snaps last week.
There you go.
Ahmed was at 27.
So bad.
They were very close.
Well, what was Malcolm Brown?
Well, let me have a look.
Probably like 5%.
Probably right around same kind of number.
We got a question over on TikTok
36.
from CS3142. Wants to know Devonte Freeman or Michael Carter today at flex. I'm a big Michael Carter fan today. Our run defense is absolutely trash. So, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say our. The New England Patriots run defense isn't that great. And Dante Howard-Tyler just got ruled out. He's going to be relying on Jamie Collins to cover the middle of the field, which makes me a little bit nervous, but not really. But I think I'm going to lean towards Michael Carter.
Carter.
Yeah,
Yep.
Carter.
And Carter across the board, boys.
Yep.
Michael Carter from everybody.
Yeah.
You're welcome, CS. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the likes. Appreciate it.
Keep the change.
Hashtag keep the change. Shirts coming.
Hashtag
soon.
keep the change. Yes, sir.
Hit the laugh face, hit the heart button, hit whatever you want to hit. It helps us. I don't care if you think we're funny looking or whatever, but just keep clicking that button. Keep clicking that button.
All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about OBJ, fellas. I think it's important we just bring it up.
I don't want to talk about OBJ.
No, I want to talk about OBJ. Just let me talk about OBJ. Just take 3 seconds. Can you drop him at this point?
No.
What if he gets traded, Moose?
He's gonna get traded. He's gonna get traded. To the Patriots.
He's also hurt. He's playing through.
Why would that make me any more
excited?
Why would that make me any more excited?
Because Mac Jones is a better quarterback than Case Keenum.
Yeah, but do you see the offense we're running right now?
It don't matter, bro. He's throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game. If the game.
It's just not great.
I'd rather
it's
have
not
OBJ
great.
in New England than on the Browns.
I'm trying to trade him. I'm trying to trade him in another asset for anybody.
If you can trade him, I mean, go ahead, but you're not going to get much. Can Tyler Johnson be a flex-worthy start? Yeah, we talked about it on the show earlier. Third receiver in that offense. As long as you're going to be on the field, he'll be on the field a lot, probably taking AB's spot, I would think, right? So, yeah, I think he's a worthy flex play, especially all the bipocalypses and all that stuff. Got another question from Jacoby1JR22 on TikTok. Pick 2, Hopkins, Chase, or DJ Moore?
Hopkins, Chase, or DJ Moore?
Yep, pick 2.
God, oh man!
Well, what a tough job you have this week picking out of the good.
Yeah, we were all talking about starting fucking Devonte Freeman,
John Ross,
John Ross.
What a change up from Marquez Callaway, John Ross, and friggin' Darnell Mooney.
Oh, this guy's not bothered by the bye week at all.
Oh God! I'm absolutely playing.
Chase, bro.
I'll probably go Hopkins and Moore, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I gotta go Hopkins and Moore as well.
Moore. Okay.
Yeah, well, Hopkins is like you have to start him. I think the real question is DJ Moore or Jamar Chase, and for me, it's DJ Moore versus the Giants.
Here's my reasoning behind Jamar Chase. I guess it depends on the rest of your roster. Depends on how solid your floor is with your running backs and your quarterbacks. But Jamar Chase provides that big play. Like he is their big play threat. I know I said earlier in the show that I don't think it's going to happen today, but he has a solid floor to begin with. If he does break off a 60-yard touchdown, you got him in your lineup. DJ Moore, I don't see him doing that with Darnold at quarterback. Darnold is just not good. And the Giants' defense against the pass is actually not that bad. I think there's going to be a lot of running today from Carolina. I think Chuba is going to see the ball a lot, more than he has the past 2 weeks, so 16 carries. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean towards Jamar Chase here with the possibility of breaking off a 60-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I don't disagree that the Giants haven't been bad against the pass, but they've been horrible against the wide receiver. And DJ Moore's that dude. For me, I think you were right in that Jamar Chase may not break out today. I think DJ Moore had more consistency when CMC was there, and I think that's part of the reason. We're saying Sam Darnold has been trash. I don't think you're wrong. But I think I have more stock in DJ Moore for this particular game. Moving forward, CMC has to get back for him to be as consistent as possible. But
DJ Moore, his target, like the volume of his targets has dropped drastically since week 4. Like he hasn't seen downfield.
You're not wrong.
And I mean, Philadelphia shut him down. Minnesota shut him down 2 weeks in a row. And he's going to New York, the Giants. He'll probably get that star corner coverage, but I don't know. I think it depends. Like I said, it depends who your running backs are and your quarterback is. If you can take the risk of starting Jamar Chase as a big boom play potential. Obviously, DJ Moore provides that safe floor for you with the PPR. But I think Jamar Chase just has the opportunity to blow up the game at any point. At any point, he's a superstar in the making. We all know that. The reason why they picked him number 5 overall.
Yeah.
You know, and Tyler Boyd is non-existent now, and it's his show. It's Jamar Chase's show.
So I guess I think I can speak for you when I say that you would probably take Jamar Chase's big playability over DJ Moore's target share.
But I mean, yeah, but that's the other thing is that Jamar Chase's target share is there. It's not like
but he's only gotten the most he's gotten in a game is 10.
I
know.
Yeah, no, I know, but look at the points. You know.
The points are there. I mean, it's just the long ball.
He's averaging over 20 yards a catch, bro. Like that's insane.
It's wild. Insane. So, that's like wasn't that what Justin Jefferson was doing last year? Is that similar?
Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's pretty damn good.
All three of them are top 10 receivers. You know, it's a shitty position to put us in for a question here. So I mean, it's hit or hit. You're not really gonna miss. So.
I don't hate it. Yeah, I know. This is like this is like a regular question we got.
I mean, you got to stick with the receivers, bro. You start DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, over Devonte Booker. I'm not even gonna ask.
100.
Because I know he'll say the same thing.
Yeah.
Those 3 receivers should be in your lineup if possible, bro. Wouldn't even question
every single week.
Yeah, there's no question to sit them. None. Do appreciate the question though, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Make sure you hit the like button. We'll check out our latest video. But everybody else, Facebook people, appreciate you guys being here. We'll never forget you guys. Trust us. We'll never forget you. My biggest L from the bye week in Fantasy Dad's League was Marvin Jones. Didn't bother me much either. Yeah. Marvin Jones is a fat L. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, not good.
All right. What else is up? Give us some more questions here, guys. Let's go. Feed us questions. Smirks, what's on your mind, bro? You're sitting over there with a smirk on your face. What's going through your mind right now? What's up?
I'm just waiting, dude. I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to answer some questions. I'm ready to watch.
Ready to pounce. He's ready to pounce.
Ready to watch some football. Ready to watch that Chiefs-Titans game. What do you guys have for a score in that?
Chiefs. We got 2 questions here. T. Higgins and Devonta Smith.
Smith.
Damn it! I want to say T. Higgins so bad every single time, but I can't.
Devonta Smith. Baltimore's pass defense is too good.
Yeah, they really are.
Philly going against the Raiders. I think the Philly's gonna show out today. I don't know why. I just got a gut feeling the Philly's gonna show out. We'll go Devontae Smith there. Darren Waller or Ricky Seals-Jones.
Well, we still don't even know if Darren Waller's playing yet. But I think if he, you gotta play Darren.
Oh, then Waller.
Yeah, Waller across the board over here too.
Yeah.
So Moose, you said Devonta Smith, right?
I did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think T. Higgins could finish a top 25 wide receiver this week? Absolutely. But I think Devonta Smith against the Raiders has the opportunity to finish top 20. And he's been waiting. I feel like he's been waiting until he's been due. Yeah, since week 1 he finished the 19, week 4 the 12. Ever since then, dude, he's had one top 30 finish, and other than that, has been out of the top 70.
Yeah,
something's got to change.
It's a risky play, but I really think eventually this Philly offense has too much talent, bro. Way too much talent. They should not be playing this poorly. It's gonna happen eventually, and I think today's the day. The Raiders, I don't think they're gonna be able to stop that offense. The run game is gonna be there. Gonna open up the play action for Devonta Smith. Miles Sanders gonna have a decent day. So I like Devonta Smith over T. Higgins, 100%.
Oh, the Raiders came out. Those Raiders came out with a fire once they got rid of their coach.
I know.
Yeah, no surprise there.
They hated him, I guess. Who was it? Was it Josh Jacobs? Somebody came out and said it feels so much better not having to go to the sideline and deal with him. One of their players came out and said that it's so much more comfortable now.
Yeah. Not surprised.
All right, we got another question we got 2 questions from TikTok. Johnny F86 _ Chase Edmonds or Josh Jacobs. Moose, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll probably take Josh Jacobs, to be honest with you. I think ranked, I have them back to back in the top 15. I think Although Philly's shut some people down this year,
Philly
I do
stinks
think that
against the run. Stinks.
yeah. But in regards to Josh Jacobs' previous games, he went against Chicago, picked up a quick 17, and then Denver a quick 15, finishing basically top 20. He hasn't had a week. He's only had 1 week out of the top 30. For me, he's a go all today for sure.
Jacobs, yeah, I agree.
And the thing is, Edmonds, like if you can fit him in your flex, fit him in your flex. He's playing Houston.
Yeah, that was gonna be my argument. I think I'm gonna go with Chase Edmonds because of the. I'm assuming it's PPR, Johnny. I'm gonna go Chase Edmonds here against Houston. I think they got the ball all over the place today. Arizona's gonna put up a lot of points. I think I'll take that. Yeah, Chase Edmonds PPR 100%. Kenyon Drake's gonna be relevant, guys. Kenyon Drake is not gone. He's gonna be a relevant player on this offense. I think Gruden gone is going to open the door for him. They're going to be a two-headed backfield moving forward, in my opinion. We already saw it kind of last week. He had that big touchdown. Yeah. Chuba or Cooks? From Tyler Hodson.
Hubbard. What do you say, Moose?
Cooks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Hubbard all day.
Yeah, you got to go Chuba, bro.
Give me the starting running back against a bad football team all day.
Yep, Chuba all day. Arizona's going to shut down Cooks. That's how they're going to... Arizona might shut out Houston today. They might pull a shutout.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that might happen.
Their defense against wide receivers has not been great. And I'm not saying that Houston's like the team to break that mold or to like continue
overall,
that.
Though, I would say overall their defense has been pretty solid, though.
Yo, dude, no.
They held Cleveland to 14.
I'm not going to let you stop. I'm going to stop you.
They
All
held
right,
the Rams to 20.
Beer bet, sure, yeah, 27 points a game against the wide receiver. Yeah, I'll take that beer bet any day of the week.
I'm down. What's the beer bet? What's the beer? I don't even drink right now. What's the beer bet? I'll drink for this. What is it?
Oh, it's who finishes more points, Cooks or Hubbard. Yeah, I'll go Cooks. Sure.
Brandon Cooks.
We haven't had a good beer bet in a while, so let's do it.
Oh, you still owe him from the last one.
Listen, I'll be in debt until the next time I see him. It's fine.
We're going Chuba here. Moose says Cooks, but he's wrong. Arizona's defense is just too good. Davis Mills isn't going to be able to throw the ball. He's going to get sacked instantly almost every play. I'm going with
I would think a big, it would take a big play, like a broken play, like a 70-yard Cooks touchdown to outscore.
I'm cool with that. Right, they don't ask how, they ask how many, Kevo. That's it.
You're nuts.
I'm going to go with the starting running back against a poor football team.
A.J. Brown's going to be fine. A.J. Brown's going to be just fine.
What was the question?
We just got a question on TikTok. Just thoughts on A.J. Brown. I mean, he's a start. You start him. 100% start him. You cannot say A.J. Brown. Cannot. You showed your last week.
Yeah, he came back from his real injury with about a diarrhea, but he had one of his best games of the season. So
there should be a lot of points scored. Should be a lot of points scored in that game. I think A.J. Brown probably get a good majority of those looks again. Julio, if he can stay on the field the whole game, is playing.
He won't.
But we all know that he probably won't. But KC's good against the receivers, ranking 10. But I still think it'll be plenty of shares to go around for A.J. Brown to have a solid wide receiver 2, ceiling a wide receiver 1 day. You can't sit him. You draft him probably 3rd round. You can't sit him. We got a question again from over on Twitch from Bob. Wants to know Kyler Murray or Stafford. This question is actually really interesting. I'll go first. I think I'm going to go Kyler Murray because they're playing Houston. The only thing that makes me nervous about Kyler Murray is that they go up by a lot. It's going to be a James Conner, Chase Edmonds show, which makes me nervous with Murray. But can you really bench Kyler Murray? Because, I could say that, but then he'll throw the ball 50 times anyway or whatever it is, or he'll run it in. So it's tough to bench a guy like Kyler Murray, even for Stafford against the Lions.
Oh, Jesus. That's a good one, but no, I think you got to play Murray.
You got to play Murray.
Yeah, we talked about Stafford already. I think he fucking destroys the Lions, but you really can't sit Kyler Murray.
Yeah. We got another question over here from TikTok from Jukum44. 12-man PPR, Miles Sanders or Miles Sanders?
Hey!
Yo, I read that question thinking it was going to be another guy at the end of it, bro. You got me, bro. You got me. Good shit. You got me.
No fucking way, dude. I guess he's high on Miles Sanders. That's fucking
Hey, Miles
right.
Sanders is in, bro.
Both
I like him this week. 100% like him.
Miles Sanders
Jordan
and
DiCarlo
Miles.
from Facebook wants to know about Ertz or Hawkinson. Are we firing up Ertz week 1 with the Cardinals, or are we waiting?
Oh, I'm
No,
not waiting
no.
if I have to play him. I have to play him in a few leagues, but as far as you said, Hawk, right, Smirks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to go with Hawk. We don't know what we're gonna see with Zach Ertz. Yeah, Hawkinson's banged up though. Like, do you think at some point in the game they're like, fuck off. We're just not gonna deal with this injury bullshit, and they remove Hawkinson from the game?
We're live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, Taylor. You can go click our YouTube link in our bio, the little icon.
I don't know,
Take you right
man.
to the show.
They lost pretty handily last week, didn't they? And he still had 11 targets.
Yeah.
Most he's had since week 1. So I
Yep.
think you got to go with Hawk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Go
start
Hawk.
Ertz only if I didn't have like a better
Ertz
option,
is a
but you
fine
do.
play. Ertz is a fine play. Don't get
Right.
us wrong. But Hawkinson, I think, is the guy who has the higher ceiling at the moment. That could change, but Ertz still has, D Hop, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, Rondell Moore, staking targets from Chase Edmonds. And you got TJ Hawkinson, who doesn't really have much, but Mon St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, bums.
Yeah.
Straight bums.
Yeah,
so.
for me, it's more so around what that offense has and the upside that he provides.
True.
And not even as a tight end one, like he's not going to provide the upside that Mark Andrews or Travis Kelce has, but due to the state of the offense around him, he's going to bring a high floor every week. So
Benjamin Barrett said, "What up to you, Seamus?" in the YouTube chat. So they finally made it on, Seamus.
oh shit, what up?
We got another question here from Taylor Hodson from TikTok. Wants to know Elijah Mitchell or Devonte Booker. Elijah Mitchell, right?
Oh God,
It's a tough one, bro.
It's tough, but I'm going Elijah Mitchell.
I don't know what kind of carry,
Elijah Mitchell.
what kind of chair JaMychal Hasty's going to have.
None yet. Elijah Mitchell. It's Elijah Mitchell's job to lose. If he comes out, lays an egg against Indy's defense, then
It has to be Mitchell. Yeah, I think you got to have trust in Mitchell.
At this point, I mean, Devonte Booker is going to be Devonte Booker, bro. I mean, what's he going to do for you? Get you 10 points? I guess the floor might be a little safer to think about for Booker because he doesn't have any comp behind him. And we all know in San Fran they got like 8 guys who can take the ball at any moment, including Samuel. So, I mean, Elijah Mitchell could make you a little bit more worried, but that ceiling is just way too high, bro. You can't bench Elijah Mitchell, bro. You cannot.
Yeah, I think I probably go Mitchell. Booker really has not a good matchup.
I mean,
Even though we know he's going to get like basically all the work, but the team is trash.
Yeah. I mean, neither of them have good matchups. Indy's run defense is actually really, really good. So I don't like either of them, really. But if I had to pick between the two, I think Elijah Mitchell. I think, Moose, you said Elijah too, right?
Yeah, I did say Elijah Mitchell, and the thing for me is that Elijah Mitchell has the upside to finish top 15, where
Exactly.
I don't think Booker does.
Carolina's run defense, their defense in general is sick, and I think I'm gonna lean Elijah Mitchell here. And we got another question here from TikTok. The _Mexican_58 says pick 2 PPR, Julio, Gibson, and Devonte Booker. This one's a little bit more interesting, bro. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be. Based off the names, but with the news of Gibson playing through a broken leg, which is absolutely savage.
Yeah, it's crazy. Who's the third one? Julio, Antonio, and who?
Julio, Antonio, and Booker.
Ugh. Oh man.
I'd probably go with the 2 running backs.
I think I would too. I think
Julio
that's a good
is playing
call.
through an injury too, and we saw him last week. He left the game. If he goes out there and that hamstring don't feel right, they're going to take him out of the game.
What happens to Bill Gibson if he doesn't feel right with a broken leg?
Hey, he comes out of the game, but I mean, he's a running back.
How do you play through a broken leg at that position, bro? What do you do?
Well, it's not like he clean broke his tibia in half.
It don't matter, bro. He broke something.
Right. He has a crack in his leg that would probably just keep getting worse, right?
If I had a broken bone in my leg, I'd be on the couch smoking weed and eating food, bro. This guy's going out and playing football at 110%. Insane. Good for him.
They built different.
They are built different. That's 100% true. I think we're going to go Gibson and Booker, right? Is that what we agreed on?
They're also getting drugs.
They are getting drugs.
Getting drugs.
They are.
All
Let's
right.
not pretend.
We're gonna go Gibson. And, damn, I don't want to say Gibson. I'm not gonna say Gibson. I don't want to play.
Oh, I'm gonna say Gibson.
I'm gonna
Gibson and
go
Booker for
Julio
me.
and Booker.
Yeah, give me the 2 running backs.
Julio and Booker for me, and the other two said Gibson and Booker. Gibson's leg makes me nervous. They had Patterson running a lot with the first team offense this week in practice too. Makes me nervous. I'm going with Julio and Booker. All right, we got a question for Bob DiCarlo. Wants to know Brady or Stafford.
Stafford.
100% on that one.
Right to merge Stafford.
I'm gonna go with Brady.
You said that like a question. Are you asking yourself?
I'm asking you guys why you wouldn't take Tom Brady over Stafford.
Fuck yourself, San Diego.
I mean, for me, it's just the matchup. It's like as simple as that, to be honest.
What does the matchup matter for Tom Brady?
I mean, I don't think he's necessarily gonna. I don't think he's gonna play poorly, but I think there's more points scored by the Rams, and Stafford's gonna fucking destroy them.
Does Stafford destroy him, or does Darrell Henderson destroy him?
No, Stafford destroys him. I mean, they could very well both destroy him. To be fair with you, Ryno, I have Stafford as the number 4 on the week, and I have Brady as the 5. So it's not like it's a huge difference. But for me, it's. I mean, I'm gonna stick with Stafford versus Detroit. I think.
Here's the thing about Brady today. People are calling for a bust week for Brady, and I don't think that's gonna happen at all. And when
I don't either.
Calling for a bust week from Brady.
ESPN analysts, all these people are saying Brady's gonna have a bust week. He's not a guy you want to start in Chicago's defense. Chicago's underdog by 13 points. Yada yada yada. Listen, bro. Tom Brady is the GOAT, number 1. Number 2, I don't care who his receivers are. It never really mattered, and he's got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Mattered 2 years ago.
Yeah, when he was in New England, he didn't want to be there.
Hey, I'm not saying he's gonna be a bust or anything, but just give me Stafford.
Okay, that's fair, bro. No, I can see why you would want a Stafford against Detroit. I get it. They stink. But so doesn't Chicago. I'm going with Tom Brady all day.
They don't stink as bad as the Lions.
Number 3 quarterback on the year. I'm taking him all day over Matthew Stafford. All day. Both quarterback ones, though. I mean, both great options. I'm going with Tom Brady.
All right.
Not a fantasy question, but can I ask you guys how you think my Eagles look again against the Raiders today? I'm a big Eagles guy today. I'm a big Eagles guy all season. I came into the season calling Jalen Hurts for MVP, calling Jalen Hurts as a top 3 fantasy player this year. A big Jalen Hurts guy. I was a big Miles Sanders guy, but he kind of flopped. I think that he comes alive today. I think the Eagles are going to win outright. I picked the money line and the bets. I think they're good.
You did, huh?
Yep. I think the Eagles, they're on the come up, bro. They're on the come up. The division's weak besides Dallas. It's a weak division. They're playing for a playoff position still, obviously. We're only week 7. I'm taking the Eagles all day over the Raiders. All day, bro.
I got
all
the Raiders,
day long.
They're going to run the ball down that team's throat, bro. And it's Jalen Hurts.
I took them to cover like a +9 spread teaser. It's comfortable enough for me.
Don't hate it.
The teaser. But we hit 189 likes today in the live stream. Really appreciate that, guys.
Yeew!
TikTok. Pick one: Marquez Callaway, Mecole Hardman, or Henry Ruggs. Full point PPR.
Do at this. Okay, I'm gonna preface this answer with this question. Do we have to start taking Henry Ruggs a little bit more seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Because part of this asking is asking it for me as well. But after the last week, he's steady getting 4 targets pretty much on average 5 plus.
His air yard targets are just so good, bro.
Yeah, they're just too good, aren't they? So I think for me, I might go Henry Ruggs, man. What about you, Smirks? Is it between anybody in particular? Like for me, I think it would be Hardman and Ruggs. Not that I don't like Callaway this week against Seattle. Touchdown upside that we keep talking about, but I think I'd go Ruggs.
I'm starting Ruggs over Callaway personally.
I'm gonna go with Ruggs as well.
Yeah, I think we're all Ruggs across the board. Hardman, man, we're not talking about Hardman. We talked about him earlier, but he's not a bad play. He's not a bad play.
Listen, in a week like this, man, I don't think there is necessarily a bad play. Like, I think you can take chances on a week like this. Like, if your team has 6 buys, like then you had to make some moves. I mean, I'm starting Sony goddamn Michelle this week. If you had asked me, like, I would have told you I never would have considered John Ross. I would have never considered any of these guys. So it's just what it is. Week 7 by Apocalypse. Welcome to the show. Keep the change.
All right, we got another question from TikTok. Cisco7721 wants to know Jalen Hurts or Ryan Tannehill.
Hurts.
Going during Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts rushing upside is just too good to bench. Even if Tannehill's matchup's nice, we're going Hurts here. Sterling Shepard is out. Yes, he sure is. Joseph Hutchinson, he is out. Out.
Sad.
Dante Pettis. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that unless you have to. Well, Moose over here
a lot of people are starting Pettis, dude, after last week.
It ain't bad. It ain't a bad start. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Pettis had double-digit targets.
Pettis had 11 targets. So.
Well, we're getting Slayton back. Slayton and Ingram are back. I don't know what they're gonna do.
All right, we got another question from Cobot Life on TikTok. Wants to know Matt Ryan or Joe Burrow.
I'm personally starting Matt Ryan in the league this week, and I hate to openly admit that. It's like it's not
So
great. I think I'd still go Burrow though. I think he's gonna have to put the ball in the air. Listen, this week they both have the opportunity to finish top 10, but
Matt
Burrow's
matchup's a lot better than Joe Burrow's.
Way better, 100%, 100,000,000%. I don't disagree with that at all. But.
He could go out there and lay his usual egg,
but he's still Matt Ryan.
4 points, bro. Like he did week 1 against Philly, it could happen. But he's looked a lot better since then.
Burrow's been putting up
really
last
good.
4 weeks, 18-22, 18-23, and that's in like standard quarterback scoring. We play in a lot of 6-point for touchdown leagues where he's putting up even more than that.
Yeah.
But even in standard, like 4 weeks in a row, his floor is 18.
Yeah,
so I think.
Definitely a good floor, but against good defenses, they choose to run the ball more so than pass. I mean, against Pittsburgh, he only threw the ball 18 times. I think last week he got hurt though, so I mean, I don't know, man. Baltimore, it's tough, man. It's a tough call.
I think I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Matt Ryan. Smirks is gonna go Matt Ryan, and I think Moose is
going.
Joe
It's been brutal out there for the Dolphins defense, and they're coming home from London. I know I've mentioned that plenty of times, but it matters. Like, I don't think these players like going out there, and then every other team that went out there got a fucking bye week after, and they don't.
All right, we got another question here. We got 2 questions from Chase Janis. Oh, it's one question. He just repeated himself 3 times now, actually, which is fine. Keep commenting it. Tyler Lockett or Eli Mitchell?
Ooh.
Fucking hell, man. Like, Lockett's been such a disappointment. Like, we haven't talked about it a lot, but with Geno Smith,
dude. All right,
dude.
We're gonna go Tyler Lockett. I think even with Geno Smith.
Point, what's that? Oh no!
You sound like a robot.
Am I still here?
No, you're gone, bro. Your computer's crashing or some shit.
Am I back now though?
You're back.
Lockett for the last 4 weeks has been useless. Go with Mitchell.
You're going again. Don't even worry about it, Moose. The show's almost over.
No.
Go with Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell across the board. Thank you for the
Lockett hasn't had it in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
4 straight
Geno
weeks.
Smith is going to be the end of Tyler Lockett until Russ comes back. We're going to go with Eli. Debo or Calvin Ridley?
Shit.
Calvin Ridley, right?
Oh, yeah. Given
I
what
don't know if you guys can hear me, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you a lot better now.
I think this is the week. This has got to be the Calvin Ridley week.
Calvin Ridley.
Where he shows you why he was drafted as like a top 5 receiver.
It's going to be that week where he has over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, bro. It's going to be one of them weeks. But we did lose Moose on the camera. I'm not sure why. He's coming up on my OBS. Oh, there he is. We got him
back. I think I'm here.
We got him back.
Hello.
His voice is back too. He's back. He's here. If you guys are on TikTok watching us, thank you guys so much today. We hit 231 likes. Really appreciate it. We're coming up on the end of the show here, about 3 minutes. So make sure you guys hit that follow button. We're going to be live every Sunday, 11 to 12:30 p.m. over on TikTok, as well as Facebook, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and obviously on TikTok. So make sure you guys go check us out on those other platforms. Hit the like button, share button. Tell your league mates about us. Let them know. Let them know who the fantasy dads are. We're coming, man. We're growing. We're booming on TikTok. It's been a great ride. It's been fun doing it with my friends. It's awesome. We're a good little team. We keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. That's all we're gonna do. As long as you guys are with us by the side, keeping us going. That's what matters. We need y'all to fucking keep us going. If we don't have you guys, no show.
We got over 20 followers since you've been on TikTok today. So
hell yeah, no, we keep that shit going. And we got one more question here. We'll answer this question. We'll do our bold predictions, and we're end the show. So Alex has Debo, Corey Davis, or Callaway. I think I'm gonna go Debo here.
Debo.
Yep.
Yeah, probably Debo. I think.
Despite the monsoon, go with Debo.
Yeah, we're gonna go Debo. All right, bold prediction. We'll go with Smirks first, or Moose, whoever's ready.
All right. I like speaking things into existence. And I got to start my guy, Rashad Bateman, in 3 leagues. So I'm going to say he leads the Ravens in receiving yards and is a top 12 wide receiver this week.
Okay, Rashad Bateman.
Wow.
Top 12.
Bateman
right.
season.
That's Smirks' bold prediction. We like that. All right. Moose, what do you got?
Yeah, I think Damian Harris is going to have a massive day now that Ramondre Stevenson is out. I think he definitely has potential to finish top 10. I'd say a couple receptions, 106 yards, and a tutty.
Nice. I like that call. Who do you? Just a quick question about Patriots' backfield today. With Stevenson ruled out, what happens if Harris fumbles the ball? Does that mean Brandon
Our season's over. Our season's over if he
Does that mean
fumbles the ball.
Brandon
That's what
Bolden's
happens.
the RB1 again?
Wait, so let me. If Stevenson is out, is J.J. Taylor active again?
He's got to be, right?
We usually have 3, so he's got to be.
Oh, we can't go into the game with just 2, right?
I don't know. Maybe they finally trust Damian Harris to take on 100% snap count. I mean, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. It's very sketchy. But he did have 18 for 100 against Dallas, so that's saying something. Dallas' defense is legit, averaging 5 yards a carry. I mean, he's good. Damian Harris is good. He just needs to hold on to the freaking ball, otherwise he's going to get benched. That's the only thing that makes me nervous about Damian Harris. But Moose, I like the call. Definitely a good call. Mine's gonna be. Yeah, you're not gonna hear me say that a lot about your calls. So take it as you. take it as you.
I should have said something about John Ross. I swear.
I thought you were going to, bro. I really did. I'm gonna go a little different here. I'm gonna go Miles Sanders. I know he's been kind of slacking all year. He's been having a really tough time getting going. To be fair, he hasn't been getting enough looks. They don't give him the ball. When he does get opportunities, man, he runs the ball very well. He's averaging over 4 yards a carry at 4.7, which is very good for running back. People are saying consider him RB2, but I consider him an RB1 today. Raiders defense, not the best. It's not bad. It's not the best, though. It's mediocre. And they're not really great against running backs where you have to consider the matchup. I think Miles Sanders had over 100 yards today and a touchdown. Potentially getting some receiving work, too. Kenneth Gainwell seemed to have worked his way out of the snap count. Last week he didn't really see the field at all after being the number 1 receiving back for that offense. But I think Miles Sanders is the reason why that offense is not getting going yet, and I think they're going to run through the offense through him and Jalen Hurts today. So I'm liking Miles Sanders a lot. My bold prediction. Let's go, Miles. Turn it up, baby. We need you.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Miles Sanders and Miles Sanders. Keep the change.
Yeah, facts. Keep the change. Keep the change. T-shirts coming soon. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. First one. That'll be the first one we do. Hashtag keep the change. Also going to be working on a charity event for St. Jude's Children's Hospital for the winter time. So make sure you guys pay attention. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's it, man. I think that's going to be it for today's show. 12:32.
That's it.
We got a bear bet today, right? What was it again, Moose?
Cooks versus Hubbard, most points.
Yeah, and I got Hubbard. Moose has got Cooks. How many beers?
I'll throw 2 on it.
2? All right.
Yeah, so I'll bring my total to 5 if I lose.
Okay, let's make it 3 then, so you can get a 6-pack.
Oh, that's fair. You know what? That's fair.
That's
fair.
clean.
And then if you're right, then you have none. You're at 0. So we'll
All right,
go
bet.
3.
All right.
Double or nothing here.
I'll take that.
All right, guys. Everybody, enjoy your football Sundays. Enjoy the smackdowns. Oh, hold on. We got one more question here. Oh, no, we don't. That's it. All right, that's it. Peace, everybody.
All right,
Everybody have a great day. Make sure you guys go follow our TikTok. Go follow our TikTok and like our shit, bro. It's funny. It's funny stuff.